Hi, folks. Welcome in. Seven Rivers Racing, KQEG TV. I'm Dan Dykert. Not a whole lot going on. Well, yes, there is. We're going to talk about that during this segment of the program as we are winding down the last two shows of 2015. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on at the Delos here coming up on Sunday. Rockford's got a big Halloween race going on this weekend as well. We're going to show you the last three laps of the Double O from Oktoberfest during this segment just because I thought it was way cool. And it was how things ended, which made things really interesting with a Hornet car and an Outlaw car. Also coming up, we're going to go back to Thursday night of Oktoberfest, a thrilling race for the Thunderstox for their championship. We're going to go back and show you that race during segment number 2. And then segment number 3, we had a flurry of Outlaws. They came from all over the place. Really wish we had 15 to 16 different Outlaws like that every night they race at the La Crosse Speedway. But we're going to show you the finale of that race. And then to end the show coming up next weekend, we're going to take you back to the vintage race, which was really cool. They had like 25 of them, which I think that was the two highest attended vintage races they had this year at any track that those guys raced, coming out of Blackwater Falls and all over the place. And then we're going to go back and recap the final show of the year with the last segment of the Oktoberfest 200-lap feature race, because we had a couple of cautions right there. You're going to hear what vapor lock is like when leaves get stuck to the grill of your car. Ty Majeski experienced it on the restart with about 3 laps to go. So we're going to take you back to that race coming up next weekend. I do want to remind you that the invitations are out there for 2 banquets. Of course, Mississippi Thunder Speedway, the dirt track banquet, which is always a good time with trophies that stand about that tall off the ground. That's going to be coming up on December 4th, and you need to go to MississippiThunder.com. You can find out the registration invitation, the details, where to send your money. You'll get your tickets coming in the mail, and you'll be able to set yourself up with a banquet. So Dan Bailey and I will be hosting that one. Then Saturday night, December 5th, we're going to be going to Onalaska and having the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway banquet where we crown all the champions and really have a good time doing that as well. It's always a neat time to get on stage with Chuck Deary and the entire gang. So December 4th is Mississippi Thunder Speedway. December 5th is the La Crosse Speedway. Mark those in your calendar and make sure that you go to the lacrossespeedway.com or MississippiThunderspeedway.com. All the registration details are right there. You can order online or call the respective racetracks if you need to get more information. Coming up this Sunday, the Delos Raceway Park started things off earlier this year. They were the first ones to kick off an area race. They had the Frostbuster. My first time ever announcing at Delos Raceway Park was a great time. Everything else goes all the way through. Well, we're going to go back to Delos again on Sunday. It's going to be their, I knew it was going to spooktacular kind of a race. They've got a really Halloween-y kind of a name to that. And that's going to be coming up. Practice sessions on Saturday. They're going to have a free grandstand. They have La Crosse late model style cars, super late models, Hornets and Bandits. A lot of good stuff for the kids to do, a lot of activities on this coming Saturday. Then Sunday, 1 o'clock, the big race is going to tip off. It's a 200-lap race for the super late models. And I've already seen the pre-entry list. They've got about 30 so far. And some of the names you just saw at Oktoberfest and Rockford Short Track Nationals are going to be at Delos Raceway Park. So we're going to head down there Sunday and enjoy the, I think, the last official short track of this area for 2015, DelosRacewayPark.com. My buddy Todd Bailey will be on the microphone. I'm sure I'll get to do some mic work there on Sunday. To round out this segment here, we're going to show the last 3 laps of the Double O race from Oktoberfest Race Weekend. Steve Bornitz in that number 26 Hornet car was always fast. He won a track championship at Mississippi Thunder Speedway. 2 years in a row now, won all 3 races on dirt. Came on, did a great job at La Crosse Speedway during Fest. When you watch him, watch Jason Stark as well. Stark came out after Kevin Qualheim had some foot surgery, drove that car to several feature wins on the Action Track quarter mile this year, and then he went into the Double O race, and it was going to be between those 2 cars of who won that. So we're going to show the tail end of that right now on Seven Rivers Racing. All right, help us out. Count them down, race fans. 3 laps to go. Let's do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's drop the green. Oh, Hornets trying to catch Jason Stark sleeping. What an incredible battle that's going to be. Is that 8-cylinder versus 4.1? And Stark takes off as he's going to handle that 5/8 mile. Dakota Miller's trying to keep his back end intact. Checkered flag is in hand. Your double O winner is Jason Stark! Cheyenne Stanfield in the Purple Passion went for a wild ride. What a finish to that one right there. Andy Moore topping in at about 60 miles an hour.
Get ready for the Thunder!
The Mississippi Thunder Speedway.
Your Friday night racing destination.
Every Friday night.
Super stocks, modified.
600 mods.
Pure stocks, street stocks, B-mods.
It's racing excitement, dirt track style. Tickets $12 for adults, $10 for seniors. Students free with an ID. And this year, kids 17 and under free with an adult admission. Friday night racing starts at 7.
Bring on the Thunder!
Dirt track style at the Mississippi Thunder Speedway.
Highway 35 just north of Fountain City.
Some of the best moments in life happen at home. American Standard Heating and Air works smarter to make them all more comfortable.
Over $400 in rebates available on select American Standard systems. Call Carey Heating and Air Conditioning today for a free estimate.
We are back. Seven Rivers Racing KQEG TV. Congratulations again goes to Jason Stark for winning the Oktoberfest Double O race. Coming up now, we're going to take you back to Thursday of Fest Racing. Keep it local. The Thunderstox race was one of the best we had seen all year. Charles Van Jr. was still in the points hunt with Andy Moore. Didn't know how he was going to end up on the end of the night, how many positions he needed to get, but he was still going to go for that feature race win. And we're going to show you the last part of that race because it was awfully thrilling and it was a great way to kick off Oktoberfest Race Weekend. Check it out. He's your leader down the front stretch. Then it's going to be Bill Schott, Melissa Rouge. Your 2-point leaders still banging hard on each other, Vian and Moore. Big battle towards the back end right here as Melissa Rouge now is going to separate the 2-point leaders. Moore will climb in front of Vian. He's got elbows all over the place. Ron White trying to stay in the top 5 or the top 10, battling everybody else. He's got Schaller behind Hardy and Moore behind him. We're at the halfway mark, 7 to go for Championship Night 2015. Bill Schott has a feature win this year. He finally climbs to the outside of Malum for the top row. Andy Moore would like to win the feature on Championship Night. Side by side with 6 to go. It's Schott and Malum. Then it's Andy Moore, Charles Vian, and Kyle Lockington. Moore trying to go to the inside of Malum. It took a quick peek that time in turn 4. If the opening is there, he will jump. Vian still trying to keep his El Camino towards the front. 5-car log jam for the feature win. Door to door is Schott and Malum still. Schott, can he cut down in front? He'll erase the lead from Malum and take it himself. Vian has surpassed Moore. He's on the outside rail running for second with Malum. Moore running fourth, and it's Lockington and Schaller. Two laps remain for Bill Schott out of Tomah, Wisconsin. Here comes the final white flag of the year for the Thunderstox. 1 to go. It's like Andy Moore just wants to sit back and finish exactly where he is. Miss Rocky Bobby goes round and round. Checkered flag comes out for Bill Schott. Oh, let's see what happens here, though. Schott goes around. The caution came out. Schott thinks he's the winner, but the caution came out before the checkered. There's going to be one to go, race fans. Bill Schott celebrated too early. So Bill Schott celebrating too early. We've been advised he will get his spot back. Let's see what he's got for... Caution came out for the 30, so Schott will get his position back up front with 1 lap to go. Got to admit, that was quite the burnout, though. I didn't like that. So the restart has Schott, Vian, Malum and Moore, Schaller and Lockington, Moore, Rouge, Bolster, White, Hardy, Chalet, Paff, and Lockington. One final lap to go for the Auto Value Thunderstox here in 2015. Flagman Greg Oliver high top the Brickle Brothers flag stand. We'll show it to him. Door to door now. Charles Vian has won in that car this year. He's going to give Schott everything he has to try to get the Oktoberfest feature win. The 19 of Andy Moore, from what it sounds like, he just needs to finish the race. Here we go. Lights are on the Pischke Motors Quick Trip powered pace truck. Chalet's also off the racetrack. The battle for the feature win. 3, 2, and 1. Nice big chain down the front straight. We may have a photo finish on our hands for this one. Bumper to bumper and side by side. Checkered flag is in hand. Your Thunderstox feature race winner is going to be... Ho, 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 ho. Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen, what a finish. All right, fans, your feature race winner, Charles Vian Jr. And we've got 2 celebrations to take place down to the front straightaway. We've got a feature winner, and we're going to crown a champion here in just a moment. And again, congratulations, Charles Vian Jr. What a hard-fought win that was. Again, he didn't know where he was going to place in the points, went out and got a feature race win as well. And I hope to see that El Camino back on the racetrack next year. I think there was an ownership change between Charles Vian Jr. and somebody else that I think bought that car. So we may see it again back out next year. Stay tuned. We've got more to come, recapping Oktoberfest Race Weekend here on 7 Rivers Racing.
Get ready for the Thunder!
The Mississippi Thunder Speedway.
Your Friday night racing destination.
Every Friday night.
Super stocks, modified,
600 mods.
pure stocks, street stocks, B-mods.
It's racing excitement, dirt track style. Tickets $12 for adults, $10 for seniors. Students free with an ID. And this year, kids 17 and under free with an adult admission. Friday night racing starts at 7.
Bring on the Thunder!
Dirt track style at the Mississippi Thunder Speedway.
Highway 35 just north of Fountain City.
Some of the best moments in life happen at home. American Standard Heating and Air works smarter to make them all more comfortable.
Over $400 in rebates available on select American Standard systems. Call Carey Heating and Air Conditioning today for a free estimate.
Welcome back, 7 Rivers Racing, KQEG TV. Again, we're going to recap Thursday night of Oktoberfest Race Weekend. our Outlawz. I really wish we had this many Outlawz every single night that they race at La Crosse Speedway, because we had a little bit of everything. Another pickup truck. Roger Burrows shows up with that big plastic piece in the side of his car. These guys did a great job on this race right here. Ron Lockington won the championship, but you're going to see the way that he did it. We wish he wouldn't have did it like this. He was okay after the race. Check this out.
Oh. Bolster making it stick and stay for the moment against Schulze. Here comes Stark. Stark 3 feature wins this year. Schulze had 2 feature wins. Look at this battle. Almost single file around as Wade Smith's going to run the outside rail. Here comes Hendricks. Oh, Schulze may have got a tap. Stark's going to get by. Can he get feature win number 4 this year? Burrows around again in turn 2. Flagman telling Stark, you got to think a little bit. And the caution is going to fly as Burrows has stalled out in turn number 2. So Jason Stark, thinking about a feature win, may have to wait a couple of moments as we line him up again.
Step by step, slowly we move that way, huh? Oh, it looks like he got it restarted. There we go, got the 03 back rolling again. Roger Burrows is back fired up, so we're just gonna have to line him back up again. Stark with a bold move getting around Schulze there. Rubbing some tires, I imagine. And we got Bolster and Smith in row 2. It looks like Rick Bruskowitz in the 17 car. Next to him, the number 5 car, Jim Hendricks. We got Sarver and Getsky in the next row in the truck there. And that 03 will go to the back. That's Roger Burrows once again. 9 cars left in our feature race, and we still have 15 laps yet to go for these Outlawz. So let's bring them around one more time and send them off again. Try to do just that. Out comes the green 1 to go. He's got a black flag in his hand too, and I'm not sure who he's black flagging, if it was the 03 car. Might be. I think he wants Burrows off the track. I don't know, here they go though. We're going back to green, so let's go to Dan Diker for the call.
Still have 15 to go. They're on the hammer. We're going green. Schulze and Bolster. Couple of love taps out of turn 4. Oh, here goes Wade Smith round and around. Black flag is again in hand. And this time Burrows gets it again. Flag's not going to get any much darker than it is right now, and he doesn't care. He's just going to stay in. It's Oktoberfest. Meanwhile, look at the lead Jason Stark has put together now. Followed by Bolster, Schulze, and Bruskowitz. Now Burrows sends his race car off the action track quarter mile. Started with 12, we're down to 7, and Jason Stark at the halfway mark takes the flags crossed. Stark trying to check out of this one right now. Bolster just trying to keep it on the racetrack. 17 of Bruskowitz was all over the back end of the oh-no of Cole Schulze that time around. Oh, he's going to go around and around at turn 2. Hey, it's the Outlawz. Why not run backwards? Where's the rules? Everybody stays in line. Green flag is still out. 5 of Hendricks still battling the back end of Schulze now, as is Wayne Smith. Here comes your leader. He can almost lap the field. Wayne Smith now, the bounty hunter, gets past Hendricks. He'll go door to door with Schulze. That's for third place right here, and he got it. Looks like Schulze's slowing down there in the corner. Not sure what happened that time. Jason Stark, your leader, now looking at the back end of the field. Four to go out of a 20-lap feature event for Jason Stark. Passing flag comes out for Schulze. Stark just gets around Schulze. He's now lapped one car. 3 to go in our 20-lap feature event, and for Jason Stark, 3 feature wins this year. Car owner Kevin Qualheim started the year in that car. May have been a different story if Stark would have been in there, as he'll take the white flag. Hendrick, the 5 car, is second currently. Bolster is, that is. Checkered flag is out. Your Oktoberfest feature winner, Jason Stark. Bolster will finish second. The bounty hunter, Wayne Smith, third. Hendrick will end fourth. And Schulze will round out the top 5. So the 4th win of the year for the Qualheim 27 of Stark.
All right, again, congratulations, Ron Lockington. Hate to see him destroy that truck on that inner wall like that. He was badly bruised the next day, but he was up and around and doing okay. So, again, congratulations, and thanks to all those Outlaws. Not only came out during the regular season at La Crosse Speedway, but for Oktoberfest Race Weekend. One more show is coming up next week. We're going to recap the vintage race and the ARCA 200 lap Oktoberfest feature. That's going to be coming up next weekend right here on 7 Rivers Racing.